I'm talking about the mindset right now. I'm not going to be teaching you how to actually put in some kind of action or tell you how to get rich in that sense, but I'm telling you how to get rich inside of your mind so you can direct that energy and use it towards actually becoming rich in the material sense. If you clicked on this video, I'm sure you also want to live some fancy life. There's a little more to it, and you cannot be rich or earn a certain amount of money if you cannot think rich. Only if you think rich and have that rich mindset, you can actually become rich. It's extremely important to establish that mindset for yourself at a very young age. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do that. So back in January this year, 2024, I went on a cruise ship with my mother. That cruise ship was just cruising all around Europe. We went to different cities, including London and Paris. And from that cruise ship, when we took that bus to Paris, I decided to go to the Ritz. The Ritz is a really fancy hotel. If you don't know it, it's probably like one of the most famous hotels in the world. It's very, very luxurious, extremely beautiful, and I wanted to go there. I already had set this intention for myself, this is going to be like a trailer for my future life. I am currently 15 years old and I aspire to be rich. I don't make tens of thousands of dollars every month yet, but I'm just saying that you need to start off at a very early age and work on your mindset, because only then you can actually proceed with the intentional work that you do and make it come true by putting in the action in the literal sense, if you get what I mean. And when I myself, a 15-year-old boy, walked into that hotel, I just felt struck by its beauty right away. But I'm not here to talk about the beauty in that hotel. I'm here to talk about the people that I've met and seen in that hotel. And I was just walking around that hotel, I didn't actually stay there for the night or eat at a restaurant. I just had some coffee there and I sat down and kind of just observed the atmosphere and the way that people act and the way that people talk. Also, I went to their beautiful bathroom, by the way. It's just drop dead gorgeous. And the way that I really saw that those people are rich is not by their Chanel bags, their Kelly Hermes bags, their Loro Piana clothes or whatever. That is not the way that I identified those rich people. I saw it by their behavior and by their energy. They carry this certain energy within themselves, this aura that they just radiate. They radiate sort of this high value and rich energy because they are magnetic and they have this rich and classy energy to them. Of course, it is also about the clothes that they wear or the way that they're styled in general, but it's primarily about the way that they show themselves and their energy that they have. You have to understand that first. And if you want to get rich and make money, especially at an early age, you need to step into this energy. And most people, of course, do not have that energy. They feel poor inside because they lack money, they lack this and that, and they also lack confidence, and they believe that they're in an energy of lack, that they do not have enough of something. I've already talked about this in another video that I'm going to link here. It's important that you create this energy of abundance for you, first of all. You need to understand that you have enough of everything. And I know you want to make more money. I know you want to gain more confidence. I know you want all of these things, but it's first of all just important to step into an energy of abundance and know that you have enough of everything. You are living in an overflowing energy, and appreciate those little luxuries until you get to the bigger luxuries. It's like wanting to make $10,000 right away. You can't make $10,000 if you can't even make $100. So this energy of abundance and inner confidence is the base of becoming rich and feeling rich. I'm just talking about rich energy and the mindset that those people carry and how you can implement that into your life. I'm not going to be walking you through a plan how to become an actual millionaire, since I'm not even a millionaire myself yet, but I'll get there. Let's get back to the story, okay? So when I was in Paris in that hotel and I walked right in, I did not feel as confident as I did before because I saw all those rich people, all those people who have achieved something in life, usually. It was quite a humbling experience at first, and I felt uncomfortable right away. But through this uncomfort that I experienced there, I have grown so much, because that just made me realize that I do not feel comfortable in affluent and lavish places. That was actually just a trigger that showed me that I need to work on this energy and develop this rich mindset myself to make even more money. And by the way, only when I implemented those things, that's when I actually was able to make money as a teenager. Again, I don't make tens of thousands yet, but I did make some money, and through attracting money into my life and seeing it as a good thing, I was able to actually earn it. And I'm ahead of most 15-year-olds nowadays. And after staying at that beautiful hotel, just experiencing the atmosphere and also having a lovely conversation with the young man that was there, I went out of there because it was time to go. My cruise ship would depart and everything. If I compare the energy of my everyday life, let's just pick school for example, it's a terrible energy. So many stressed people that hate themselves, hate their lives. It's an energy that you catch on to when you're there. The same way, you also catch on to the energies of that expensive and beautiful hotel. And on my next vacation, when I went to Berlin, I'm living in Germany, by the way, that wasn't really far away, I went into another really beautiful hotel. And I just felt so comfortable there. I felt like this is my home. I felt like this is where I belong to. And I also deserve this. It's important to note that you deserve all of this. If you believe that you don't deserve fancy things, if you don't deserve living a good life, getting rich, getting all of this and that, then how do you actually want to do it? You need to first of all know that you deserve it, because you're worth it. And I can tell you that for sure. And all of those things that I talked about in the beginning, you know, feeling high value, having good goals, and living in this energy of abundance, those are just a couple of the things that those people there embody. Once I started to embody those things as well, that's when I started to attract all the amazing stuff into my life. Literally, I could just manifest whatever I wanted. Manifestation is the best gift that we have as humans. I mean, just think about it. How grateful should you be to know that you can create whatever life you want for yourself? Isn't that amazing? And having this rich boy, rich girl energy just helps you with it on a very, very deep level. So go have coffee at a cool place, go get that expensive gym membership, go to those hotels. I don't even want to say the word expensive because that's just relative. It's expensive if you don't have the money. I like to call it a premium thing, not an expensive thing. Go to those designer stores, even if you're not going to buy anything yet, but you need to feel as if you already are the version of you that is rich. And you need to put yourself into that position, because only when you are in that position, you can actually become it. You cannot quantum jump into a new version of yourself if you cannot actually embody that version first. You need to feel what it's like to live that way. You wouldn't even believe how many people I know my age that are like, okay, I'm gonna be rich one day. They're just sure they're gonna be rich. They don't put in the action, they don't work on their energies, they don't heal any of their trauma. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna be rich. It's my biggest dream to be rich. Okay, then what exactly are you doing to be rich? Literally, you're doing nothing to actually become rich, and a lot of it just comes from the internal work. I believe that in order to manifest something, you need to do the internal work first, and afterwards you can actually look at the analytical aspects and the technical work that you need to put in. Of course, you're not going to get rich or even develop some kind of rich mindset if you just sit on your couch and watch TikToks the entire day or not do anything in life. Like, that's not going to get you anywhere, and that's just the position that 99% of the people my age, your age probably, as you're watching this, are in. So my advice to any young person out there that wants to be rich, you have to embody that version of you who is rich and then put in the action. No amount of manifestation videos or rich people energy videos or even this video is going to make you rich unless you put in the work. So having this mindset is just the foundation of all this. Little bonus tip for the end is make a vision board. If you want to manifest wealth, you want to manifest cool things, anything fancy that you fancy, then make that vision board and also write down what you have to do in order to achieve that thing, because only then can you actually achieve it. And it's not going to be easy. Getting rich or developing a rich mindset is never going to be easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. So I wish you all the best on becoming rich internally and also projecting that into the outer world to become rich on the technical sense that we think of when we talk about rich people, and you will achieve that. Trust me, you can do it. You have the power to create your own life, so why don't you just use that power? And you're watching this probably also someone who is 15, maybe 18, I don't know what your age is, but you're probably around my age. I just want you to see that it is possible to do it. You can do it, and it is never too early to do it. I mean, you're so young, you have all these opportunities, and the earlier you start, the earlier your results are going to be there. There's so many young rich people out there, and they started by just putting in that action and seeing through their goals, and also developing this inner mindset and healing their traumas. So I believe there are three main aspects to becoming rich. Number one is healing all your traumas and limiting beliefs that have to do with it. Number two is establishing new beliefs that actually fit that version of you and just, you know, step into that rich energy that I've just talked about. And then the third and most important part is for you to actually put in the action. All of these can happen simultaneously, because all of those combined make the entire cake. Make the entire cake. I don't know what I meant by this, but you guys kind of understand my message, don't you? Feel free to subscribe to my channel. It's been like 2 to 3 months since I started this YouTube channel, and I'm just really inspired to express myself out here and help others with all the gifts and all the things that I have been through, so you don't have to go through the same shitty experiences as I did, and you can learn from that right away. So you now know how to establish that rich mindset for yourself at an early age, even if you don't have those things yet, but you will have those things, trust me. So go into that designer store, go smell those expensive perfumes, go eat that fancy restaurant, go get coffee at a lavish place. Just do what your soul really desires in this aspect of life. You can do this just the way that I did. I believe in you. See you in the next video.